Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome to another, welcome to another random review, Road to Bond 25. So we are our next stop now, as we review Die Another Day, the 20th installment of the Bond franchise, written by Neil Purvis and Robert Wade, directed by Lee Tamori or something, I'm butchering the guy's name, starring Pierce Brosnan, Halle Berry, Toby Stephens, Rosamund Pike, Rick Yune, John Cleese and Judi Dench as M, with Samantha Bond as Miss Moneypenny. So this is so in this one, Bond is on a mission once again, and first he's kidnapped and tortured, and then MI6 and the British government do a trade with the North Koreans after he's been interrogated, and we get Bond out on another mission to stop this villain named Gustav Greaves, or also known as Colonel Moon, a former Korean turned British after cosmetic surgery. We also get Rick Yune in this as Tang Lin Zhu, who is, a North Korean exile and is the henchman for the villain, and has all those diamonds in his eyes. And in one part, Bond actually says to him, "I've missed your sparkling personality." We also have Rosamund Pike in this as Miranda Frost, who is a undercover MI6 agent, but then turns out to be a double agent and is with Gustav, played by Toby Stephens. So, and Gustav has this machine called the Icarus machine, which is a big giant mirror which will shine light on the other side of the planet, getting rid of daytime. But also, to Bond's discovery, this is a massive weapon, a massive laser that will destroy the Earth, and Bond must stop him with the help of Jinx, who is the Bond girl for this one, and is also an NSA agent played by Halle Berry, Jinx Johnson. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one. First of all, I liked Pierce Brosnan as Bond, and this was his final outing as Bond, and I thought that he did a great final performance in his role as the character. And I also liked Halle Berry's character Jinx, especially when she makes her first appearance, when she comes out of the water in a bikini, giving a huge love letter to the old classic Bond girls when they emerge from the sea, like in Doctor No. I liked that part. I also liked the dynamic between them two, Bond and Jinx, how they are two agents but then they work together to stop Gustav. I also like Gustav, played by Toby Stephens. He was a unique Bond villain. How he went from being a Korean person to having this machine which completely reconstructed his face and made him look like an Englishman. I also like the dynamic and the evil mastermind between him and Bond, and the tension. I also liked John Cleese in this as Q. So after 17 Bond films and 36 years, Desmond Llewellyn, as we all know, died in 1999 and had John Cleese succeed him. John Cleese as Q. This was John Cleese's only appearance as Q, and he did a good job in playing Q. Judi Dench again, it was great as M, and Samantha Bond was good as Moneypenny, and I thought that was good. They were great. I also liked Rosamund Pike, and I didn't. I like Rosamund Pike as a good person, but I also liked how she turned out to be a double agent and deceitful. And when she was evil, I didn't really like her character, and when she met her demise at Jinx, when Jinx fought her and stabbed her and killed her, I thought that was a satisfying conclusion to her character. I also liked Halle Berry as Jinx. She was great in this too. And, as I said, I like the dynamic. The theme song, I wasn't too keen on this one. It was sang by Madonna, Die Another Day, and Madonna even made a cameo in the film as a fencing instructor. The theme song, it was okay, it felt too cheesy pop for me. I guess it was an okay theme for the opening credits. They also changed the opening credits a bit, where it's like all the women sexy dancing, and we have elements of the theme of the film. They still had that, but it also showed us, like, through Bond's experience in North Korea, which I feel was a change. I also like the locations they went to, like Iceland, and they went to that hotel made of ice, and the Icarus machine was melting it. I liked the settings and stuff. Now to the dislikes. Now, this one, I feel they tried to give this the full 21st century treatment, and we're only in the first 2 years of the century, and they had some tacky effects in this, including one where Bond is sort of surfing with a parachute through the ice caps when they're melting, how he's surfing through the waves. I feel that has got the effects for that haven't really aged particularly well, and were a bit tacky. Also, the car that Bond got. He got a car in this which has camouflage by having tiny micro mirrors, and I feel, okay, now they're delving into science fiction-y stuff, which I think is okay every once in a while, but with this car I was like, yeah, no car is that technologically advanced, but still was a good car. But yeah, but still, they had some effects in this, digital effects that haven't aged well, but there were some practical ones and some digital ones that did work with this film. And this was Pierce Brosnan's final outing. I feel like the franchise had entered the 21st century, but they still had a 20th century Bond, which was Brosnan. And also, Pierce Brosnan at this point, he was starting to wear out. He was starting to look a bit old. I mean, he was 49 at the time, and of course Roger Moore has been the oldest looking actor to play Bond. So, there is that. But, yeah, he was okay. I think he knew when to step down, and he did. And yeah, I think it was a great final performance for Brosnan and the Brosnan era. And yeah, Die Another Day, it's an okay film. I wouldn't say a lot of the effects have aged good, but we have better computers, better technology now. And Bond is a big British franchise after all. So Die Another Day, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 for this one. 3.5. I do feel like it's the lowest one in Brosnan's run, but it's still alright. So 3.5 out of 5 for Die Another Day. So now we are going into the next era of Bond, the Craig era. So we're getting closer and closer to No Time to Die. So, have you seen Die Another Day? Let me know if you have in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, please, and hit that notification bell. I have 2 other channels if you love horror content or Doctor Who content. They're linked in the cards above or down below. Feel free to check them out. No pressure, but no pressure if you subscribe. If you want to subscribe, then that's fine, but I'd appreciate it if you did. But like I say, no pressure. So yeah, that's it for this one. So join me in my next stop where we will be reviewing Casino Royale. So yeah, that's it for this one. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye.